Troegs Brewing Company out of Hershey, Pennsylvania. Chocolate Stout. Stout brewed with cocoa nibs and vanilla. 7.1% alcohol. Let's give it a shot. So I used to be very anti-Troegs because they were very hoppy, very IPA. As I've been trying a lot more of their products, I'm really getting to accept them. This is a chocolate stout. I've never had the chocolate stout before. It was in a variety pack that I picked up a couple weeks ago, and it seemed to be more Christmas oriented. Never had their chocolate stout. That being said, it's a nice chocolate flavor. Let's just leave it at that. It's a good chocolate flavor. It's a generic chocolate flavor, but the stout, which I enjoy about it, is it's not that heavy, thick stout that you would get typically from like a Guinness. There's something a little bit lighter and almost watery about it, but that's not a negative thing. I feel like it complements the chocolate. It doesn't overwhelm you. 7.1% alcohol. It's a little bit up there, but it's not overly aggressive. It's not going to harm you. It's not going to annoy you in the long run, and it's not going to weigh on your stomach either, which is a great thing. That being said, I feel like this is a good, solid stout, but I think it's subpar to some other chocolate stouts that I've had. There are some really good chocolate beers that I've had, chocolate stouts, chocolate porters, that are way better than this beer, but understanding where Troegs Brewery comes from and their IPA and their hoppy kind of tendencies, I think this is a good product that they put out. I don't think that this makes a giant impact on threatening other stout beers or chocolate stouts or chocolate porters in the craft beer market. But if you're a Troegs Brewing Company fan, or maybe you visit them a lot, or maybe you seek out their products, I would say this is something that you should probably seek out and try to, give it a shot. Again, the chocolate, it's not like a name brand chocolate. Hint, hint. But there is something nice about the chocolate flavor. It's definitely, you can taste it. It's there. It's not overly sweetened, but it is sweetened enough where it's not going to be that dry cocoa flavor. My drinkability, I could see drinking 2 or 3 of these. It's a little bit heavy. It's probably get annoying after 2 or 3 and weigh on your stomach and your taste buds. Clearly, I think this is meant like any chocolate stout, meant for the cold or winter months. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 7. It's okay. I think it's where it should be, especially for a Troegs Brewing Company product. But I don't think it's nearly as bad as some chocolate beers that I've had in the past. And for a Troegs beer, and taking that into consideration, this is a good beer. I like it. And I think that if you've had this beer before, if you know me, or if you're from the area, you probably know this already, but it's good beer, and you're probably going to school me on it or yell at me because you've had this beer before and you know how good it is and you don't need to hear me say it. So again, that's Troegs Brewing Company, Chocolate Stout, 7.1% alcohol.